All right, boom. It is Sunday, January 12th. It's almost 1 p.m. We are going to break down gold, US30, and GJ. Let's start with gold. Start with your top-down analysis, right? Let's start on the monthly time frame. So right away, on my monthly, I'm really just looking for supply and demand, really, or to keep it simple, a top and a bottom. You don't get a whole lot of price action, or a whole lot of movement, I should say, or what looks like movement on the higher time frames. I mean, each one of these candles represents a month, so we're not going to see this change a whole lot. If I had to guess, we'd shoot up. We're looking toward the top. I would say market is relatively bullish right now. This looks like to be a pullback. We are on our way to bullish engulf on the monthly, but we still got 19 days left in this month, so that could change. So like I said, realistically, we're just looking for a supply and demand on that monthly time frame. All right, so we'll get these notated. Monthly. Get this up out of here. Boom. Jumping down to the weekly. Moving on to the weekly, I ain't gonna lie, I like that as well on the weekly. So that is called a time frame correlation. And so basically this point of interest looks great on the monthly time frame and the weekly time frame. When price got to this area here, we had a ridiculous reaction. And really this one will too. We're actually going to move that one up a little bit because I like it better here, up here to this. Move that there. Jump down to our daily. On our daily, yeah, look at that. And man, the longer you start looking at this stuff, the faster this stuff will jump out to you. So what I see right here is price. Every time price came up to this area, we shoot down. Anytime we're trading under this area and we get back up to it, you see price ran up here, got to it, crazy rejection. Consolidation, moved up here, broke through the consolidation here. That's a break of structure, broke through that there, or yeah, break of structure, breaking through this would be a change of character. So break of structure here, got to this area, rejected. So, and now with this being the third time, there's a good chance that this could break. Good chance it could break. So this is definitely an area that we want to keep an eye out on. This is on the daily. So we'll keep that like that. I don't really see too much. And we could put one here just because price definitely was crazy around in here, around in all this area here. Crazy consolidation. Probably go there. Crazy consolidation. All right, that's enough on those. Let's look at this hour, see where we are. Right there at the top of that range. So realistically, I'd want to see price either break through that. I want to wait and see what happened with price when she got up there. Now, the only thing that's telling me that this possibly could go is this crazy wick here. So in my opinion, this wick here was the liquidity sweep to gain the momentum to shoot up through there. This came down and turned into our retest. So we'll see. It looks like we're getting into a little bit of consolidation here. So actually, let's mark out this level here on the hour. Price definitely wanted to bounce off of that. So we'll keep that up. Our time frame. Actually, we'll mark this one too. That's a decent little range in itself. All right, one there. That's about as much as I'm gonna mark up on my higher time frames. Still relatively clean. Still not a whole lot going on. All right, so then I'll come down here. That's kind of my 15-minute range right there. That consolidation. You see prices just moving around, playing around in this consolidated zone right here. So realistically, I'm looking for it to break one of these ways, right? Price either is going to break this way, should continue up to the upside, or break this way, continue to the downside. That's how we looking for it. All right, so boom, let's go. Let's go over here and look at 30. 30 kind of doing the same thing. Start on the monthly. It looks like price playing off that monthly right now. Price is bouncing off that demand currently. Wouldn't be a bad time to get into a sell, actually. I mean, a buy, a long position, as long as this holds. But see, this is the monthly, so we got to dig deeper. See, that's what you got to dig. Look, that worked. I didn't even mark him. Getting beside this shit, getting ahead of yourself, jumping the gun, Ed. Monthly, and we already know because we just cheated and skipped ahead. That looks like it's going to be good on the weekly as well, but all right, and we really could. We'll leave that. We'll leave those for later. That'll show up somewhere better later. Yeah, that's definitely gonna tap the weekly for me as well. Same with that one. It usually does. Usually that weekly and the weekly and the monthly usually correlate. So that's what I've seen so far. This ain't a bad area to look out for either. And see, really, I'd wanna. 30 is one of those pairs that I don't really trade 30 by myself too often. I am also in a Discord group, and there's a guy there that trades 30, and normally I'm gonna take his trade. If I'm going to trade 30, I usually don't trade 30 by myself. 30 is just a very high volatility pair. So I don't trade 30 on my own very often. Not by myself anyway. I just don't like to. All right, so moving on to the daily. Look at that. Bounced off this area nicely. What I do like, what I like about these gaps usually have to be filled. I guess that gap was filled already and disrespected. We might be tanking on 30. That's why gold looking the way it's looking. Usually when 30 sell off, gold buy up and vice versa. Not usually, but 9 times out of 10, that's what's going to happen. That's what I've been seeing. Market is also changing rapidly, so the market is different than it was 5 years ago. It's different than it was 10 years ago. It's different than it was a year ago. It's just ever changing. Put this mark on the hour. I like that on the hour. Leave that like that. So boom. I'll be waiting for price to break one of these realistically before I got into a trade. Like I said, I don't really trade 30 on my own. Let's look at GJ over here. We'll jump to the monthly. Terrible price action on GJ. Just consolidating. I mean, we're literally consolidating this range, this monthly range here. That is disgusting. But you zoom in on that, and you'll get a lot more price action. So we'll set those. We'll set a couple of these that I see just right now on this monthly. All right, boom. Got those on the monthly. Yeah, we got look at that like that. Come down to the weekly. We can add a couple more. Couple more. All right, boom. That's good on the weekly for me. Daily. I did like it. A couple of those correlated with the, oh shoot. A couple of those correlated with the daily. All right, that's all we're gonna do on GJ. Looks like we're consolidating in a monthly range currently. Overall, we're looking pretty bearish, but we'll see. So like I said, as of now, I'm only gonna do the Sunday breakdowns, but if it gets to the point to where I see the necessity for it, or you guys are showing the necessity for it, because currently what I'm doing is I'm using these videos as my journal. So I will post more videos, but the only thing that I'm gonna set in stone and for sure stay on top of is posting these Sunday breakdowns of these three pairs: the gold, US30, and GJ. As of now, we're gonna go like that. So boom, just stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. And we'll keep this thing going, man. Everybody stay blessed. Y'all have a nice day.